Okay, so I'm going to show you the fix for the malware program called SoakSoak.ru. It's a Russian malware program that's recently devastated thousands and thousands of WordPress sites, several of mine included in that. So what it does is it accesses your site through the Revolution slider. That's the way that it's getting in, and it's wreaking havoc, and it will basically shut your site down just like this one is. So I'm at one of my websites here right now. This is what you see at the main page. This is the warning that gets thrown up there, and you cannot access anything. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to try to log into the back end of this, and you'll see the exact same thing pops up. So I can't get in there to do anything with this. So a couple of the things that you've got to do, this is a pretty well drawn out process. So I'm going to walk you through each and every step of doing this. So the very first thing that we need to do is we need to get a fresh download of WordPress from wordpress.org. So I'm going to pause this video just quickly and we'll get right to it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is come right over here and we want to type in wordpress.org, and I know you can't see the very top of the screen while I'm putting this in, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. We're just going to go to wordpress.org, O-R-G. Okay, and what we want to do is download this version right here of WordPress. This is going to take you to the next page. You have the choice of which to download. This is the one you want to grab right here. Download WordPress 4.1. Download this, and then what you need to do at that point is open it, extract the file, the WP includes file, and I'll show you what that is. You can use something like WinZip to do that, or there's several programs that you can use to unzip your files. And so once that is done, then we're going to go to your FileZilla or an FTP program, and I've got FileZilla here right now. And I'm going to show you the steps for doing that. I'm logged in already. So what you've got to do is come up here, and I'm going to have all this blotted out, obviously to protect security. But you need to log in you put your host name, and you get that inside of your cPanel. And if you don't know how to do that, maybe I should walk you through those steps. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause the video, pull it up. I just want to make sure you understand every step of doing this. So let's go ahead and pull that up. Okay, so I've gone in and I've logged into my cPanel inside of my HostGator. Bluehost is very similar. I mean, cPanel is cPanel. And then you want to just scroll down until you see FTP accounts. Where you see FTP accounts, let's go ahead and click on FTP accounts. Okay, and then you want to scroll down here and find the account that you're going to be working on. So this is the particular one that I'm going to be working on here, and my recommendation is that you come in here first and you change your password. And I'm going to change my password right now just to make sure that this is super duper easy to get in. Actually, I think I just did that a little while ago, so I'm still going to go ahead and change it anyway, just for this demonstration purposes. And okay, so our password is now changed. Click change on there, and it's in. And then we go to configure FTP client, and so all of your information is right here: the username, the server, and the port. And the server is the same thing as the host right here, so don't get confused. Server and host are the same thing. So you put that information in here, you do a quick connect, and you are in. On the right side of FTP is your website. On the left side is your computer that you're working on right now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go right in and click and open this up, and I'm looking for the WP includes folder. And what we want to do first before we mess anything up, we always want to make sure that we back up. Okay, so I'm going to go into, let's see where we're going to put this back up. I've got this is my fresh download WP includes folder, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a file. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to pause real quick while I go ahead and create that file. Okay, I'm back, and what I've done is I've gone in and I've created a folder here, and I've titled it, as you can see here, this is going to be for this particular website. So I put the website name in, WP includes, and what I want to do here is I'm just going to take everything that is in that folder and move it. So it's really simple to do. You just come down here at the bottom, highlight all this, drag it up to the top, grab this right here, and I'm sorry, I'm misguiding you here. Grab everything except for the top folder, and we're going to drag that right over and place it right on top of this. Okay, and now it'll start to transfer these, and we're creating a backup, and this will take a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and pause. Okay, now we've made our backup. We've got everything backed up here, so the next step is to go into the WP includes folder. So we click on this plus sign, excuse me, not on the plus sign, we click right on the folder itself. Okay, so if you notice, it had logged out once it got done downloading. It's reconnecting, and we are in the WP includes folder. Now if I would click on here, you can see this will change. So we make sure I'm highlighted on the WP includes folder. And then what we want to do is we want to come down to the bottom here. Again, highlight all of this except for the top folder right here. And they're going to right click in here and delete. Okay, 113 files and 10 directories with their content from the server is going to be deleted. So we're going to go ahead and click on that and get rid of it. Okay, and I'm going to pause this while it does that. It's going to take quite a while. Okay, our WP includes folder is now deleted. So what we want to do now is go in and find our fresh download of the WP includes folder. And I've got that sitting on the desktop. And so we want to find that. WP includes right there. Okay, so what we can do is if we go right up here, okay, WP includes, and expand that out and highlight it, and then it's all in right here. So now we do similar to what we did earlier, is we come down here and we grab all of this, drag it all the way to the top except for this very top folder, and we drag it over here and we let go. So we're going to go ahead and replace that with the fresh download. And then got a lot of files that have to be moved over, so we're just going to pause this while we wait. Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and we've got all this stuff done, the WP includes file has been uploaded, a fresh upload of it. You should be able to go and log in to the backside of your website. So in order to speed up this process, because I know this video is going to get very long, I'm kind of jumping ahead of things here. I'm actually doing several sites here. So I've jumped over to another website that I'm a little further along with in order to save time. But the next step is to go ahead and log in to your website. And you should be able to do that. If not, you might have some errors. That's why your backup's really important. Even though it might be corrupt, it'll allow you to restore back to that and have a starting point to go from again. But what you want to do is get into the back side of your website, and then there's a plugin that you want to install called WordFence. Okay, really important because this is going to be your guide for what to do next. Okay, So we go in here and we click on the scanning portion of WordFence. And this scan has already been run. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I did, what I've run already. I've clicked on this, ran the scan, and I'm going to show you what it turned up. Now, on one of my sites, I had as many as 52 problems. On this one, it's just showing 4 issues that need to be fixed. So it just depends. But I had 52 scripts that were embedded that I had to take care of. So this one's just showing my WordPress is out of date, which I'm not going to update right now and worry about that. This plugin needs to be upgraded. Construction mode needs to upgrade. But this is what you're really looking for right here. File contains suspected malware URL. Now it's showing where it's sitting. This is very important. This is going to help you find the location to remove it. The easiest way to get in here and remove this is to go in through your cPanel. And let me pause this just a second here and get into the cPanel, and I'll show you. Okay, we're in cPanel here now, and what we want to do is go to Files, File Manager. Click on File Manager, and then you choose the site or the directory that you're going into. So we're choosing this one, and this will take us right into the back end of the site. So now we go back over to where our scan was done, and we see where this is. So we see that it's in WP Content, Plugins, PrettyLink. So let's go ahead and go over there. WP Content, let's double click on this. Plugins, double click on it. PrettyLink. Let's go back over here. WP Content, Plugins, PrettyLink, Classes, Views, PRLI Tools. Classes, Views, PRLI Tools, and was it Bookmarklet PHP, I believe. Let's double check. Bookmarklet PHP. So I'm going to show you where to fix this. So we just highlight it. We come up here, we click on Edit. Now we click Edit here again, and this is going to open this up. Now I'm going to show you what this script is. Here's how you know what script. This is the problem script right here. This is what's causing the problems with soaksoak.ru. So we're looking for this thing that says collect.js. So let's go back over here, and we're looking for collect.js. Easiest thing to do is hit Control F. Come down here and just type in .js, and then find it. So we got this one. Let's just click highlight all of them. So here it is right here. You see it? This is the problem. Right there is your problem. Okay? But here's how we have to get rid of it. This must stay. But we have to delete the rest of that line. So we're going to come over here, and we're just going to click between the two arrows pointing at each other. We're going to drag to the left to highlight that. And then hit delete. And now all that's left is the head. Okay, that's it. And then we come over here, and I know you can't see this because it's above it, but there's a little button right up here on the right hand side, right over here where I'm moving my mouse, right hand upper corner. It says save changes. So I'm going to go ahead and click save changes. Okay, that's done, and I can close this. So let's go back over here. Let's run our scan again. Let's let it run. I'm going to pause this. Okay, now we're back on, and we'll scroll down, and that one should now be gone. Okay, it's not. Okay, so this might be a problem with the cache. So I am going to take care of something here, and I'll show you exactly what I did. Just hang in there with me. Okay, this is resolved. Ran another scan here. We're good. It just took a little while. But in the meantime, what I did, and I think you should as well, is I installed a program called W3 Total Cache, and I usually have it on all of my sites, but this is one that was a little bit older, and I hadn't done a whole lot to it. So I just use it pretty much for some pretty link, short link creation. So that's about it. We're good to go with this one. No issues. Site is good. Now, like I said, I had another site that we had 52 of those that had to be done. So 52 different times I had to follow the instructions that I showed you here in following the path, and then finding the actual script that was in the line, and that was going in to here and finding that script and deleting it. So that was 52 different lines that had to be done in one site. Some of them are shorter. It just depends on the level of infection that this virus has done. So it can be a shorter time fix, or it can be a longer one. You also can run into issues, which I've already run into on one site, that when you replace your file in here on your FTP, and you go in here and get rid of your old WP includes and upload a new fresh install, it can foul it up, especially if your version of WordPress is not a newer, up-to-date version. So it could really throw you off. So if that's the case, you'll probably have to go in there and update by overwriting with your newer version of WordPress. You possibly would have to go in and deactivate all your plugins, or you can also, there's another way to do that is, let's see here. I'll show you how to do that if I can find where it is. I think that's in content. Plugins right here. What you do is come in here and you rename your plugins file. So just call it plugins 1, something like that. And once you save that, then that'll deactivate, that'll get your plugins out of the way. And if you rename the file, then you'll be able to log in, you'll be able to update the site and so forth. So I hope this helped you. I know it's a lot of stuff, but the main thing is going in. First of all, recapping, replace your WP includes file, delete the old one, upload a new one. Step 2, clear your cache. Clear the cache on the website. Step 3, go in and install WordFence, run a scan, and find out how many issues you have. And then go in. There's other ways to do this, but I think the easiest way is to just come in here through your cPanel file manager and pull each one of these up and alter it and save it, and that's it. And after a bunch of time, your site should be back up and running again. And I have no advice for protection on this, where I'm still doing research to see what would be best. But this is how I've fixed several of mine, and I've got a few more to go yet. So